morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Christine's Cards and Things. I'm just coming on to share with you the cards that I made with the images that I produced in my last video, which was the string and paint technique, which was part of a challenge organised by Fletcher. And I did quite a lot of these images, and I tried to use them as best I could in making some cards. So I'll just get rid of this, just turn it over. So this is the first one that I produced. So this was the blue ink on the cream card. So I've distressed the card to try and make it a bit more like the background. And this birthday wishes sentiment is the same colour as the actual card was. And I just put some gems here in a butterfly. So it's quite... so I'm just going to see if I can alter this a little bit. I'm trying a new filming technique, and it's not very good. So then the next one, they're all very similar now. This one, I just layered it up on some patterned paper and just put some gems, a butterfly and a sentiment. So some of them I just used them as they were, and so like this one, for example, is another example. I've put gems on all of them. I've put some sort of embellishment on them to try and I must have to admit, to try and hide up the places where I smudged the image, but that's what we can do, isn't it, when we're crafters? and then the ones with this sort of pinky paint that I used a pink ink to distress the whiteness a bit, and then I just added this sentiment for a special friend. It's that one. There are a lot, 13 I think altogether, or 12, and then so these now are all going to be very similar, so I'll just quickly show you. This one slightly different because I used 3 different backing papers as the base. So these were the offcuts of three of the cards, and I thought, well, let's just put them together and make a different background. So that's that one. And then some of them I cut the image out, like this one, and sort of very lightly inked around the edges, and then I just backed it on partial covered but card base with paper. So that's that one, and then this one as well. This was another offcut from another card, and I thought it just would look nice behind this purpley colour. So it's that one, and this is the card where I used that paper as a backing paper. So again, it's just decorated simply with a butterfly and a gem. And this one is, there's nothing special about this one. It's just more of the same, really. And then finally, I did 2 that were smaller, 5x5 squares. Because I had this paper in that size, and I thought, well, it does kind of tone in with this colour with this. So I thought it would be nice to use them as the backing paper. And so it's the two mirror images. So one I used a fancy card which I had in my stash, and the other one is also a card base that I had in my stash, which has got this gold edging to it. And then I just tried to find some sentiments which kind of blended in with all the other colours. So I ended up using this. It's a sort of orangey colour, these sentiments here. So that's all that I made with this challenge of Kate's. And do go over to her channel if you want to join in with her coronavirus challenge. So every week a different challenge. There's no prizes, it's just a bit of fun. But also, I have to say, it's a good way to go out of your comfort zone and to try something a bit different. And also, for me, it's been a great way to make a load of cards, which my stash was getting low. So this has been a great opportunity to do that as well, to combine the two things. So I hope you're all keeping safe and well, and you've probably already seen the update which Carol Ann's family put up today on YouTube. So we need to keep praying, because she really is very poorly, and we just need to, bombard heaven with prayers that she gets better. So thank you all for watching, and I'll be back shortly. Bye for now.